So basically, you don't listen to this right now. As I'm talking about here, I got this. Yeah, yeah, I've got this going for me. Um, so this is what I'm looking at. Uh, 1 year old uh, called Wiley dies. Okay, so this is called Wiley on Coheen Wiley. Video. This one's saying. So this is the video of Coheen Wiley. I don't even know. I don't care about. I'm not a kids person. I don't know, but
Allegedly drove towards officers, nearly hitting one of them. The officer then fired their weapon and the car left the scene. Authorities say the occupants later arrived at a local hospital where a child was pronounced dead. Another person was critically injured. No officers were seriously hurt. Now, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation says their agents are continuing to gather evidence and review the circumstances surrounding the shooting. And how it is this morning, everything kind of fall back and kind of move. It did have an impact on what happened. Yeah, talking about Senatobia, so it's gonna be a big. Once the investigation is complete, the NBI will turn over its findings to the Mississippi Attorney General's office for review. Now, the Senatobia Police Department says they will work with investigators and are committed to full transparency. Officials say the information released so far is preliminary and could change as the investigation continues. To the NBI, officers with the Senatobia Police Department and Tate County.
so basically that was child dead after police shootings. Coheen Wiley, one was tragically shot and killed by a police officer in Senatobia, Mississippi, on June the 14th, 2026. The officer opened fire into a moving vehicle during a report shoplifting called a woman. So, that's what I'm saying to you. It doesn't, this is just an oracle. There's nothing going to do the police to solve this issue. It's a profit. So for me personally, when he's something about building wrong, I'm not gonna have kids. I'm not saying I have kids. I don't care about kids. I care about building protocols for sustainable human life, and that's NSIGII. So this is what NSIGII is doing. It's basically security and welfare. Not for kids, for everyone. I care about everyone. I care about. So the protocol is a living protocol. I like it. Like, it lives in real life. It works in real world because maybe there's other situation. This kid hasn't died. For example, if I play this video again, in SIGI, N for November, S for Sarah, I for Nigga, G for Code, I for India, I for Deal. So the goal is to have stop this death from happening. And it's not because a 1-year-old, I don't care about 1-year-olds, I care about everybody that I care about, And for me personally, if it was me, this is a protocol I invented to solve my problem. And that's the idea of the protocol. So it's a human rights protocol. So there's something that's been done for next time it happens. So if a police also call at the Walmart, two subjects and a child who were leaving the store. Leaving the store, they could just taking the receipts. The police can have exposed NSIGII, or or the person that could have disposed of themselves. The person that's leaving killing NSIGII. So basically, it makes them scared. It makes them paranoid because it's a business for profit. They don't really care about when the person died, but the person, not the police, or the person that's using it, it's a human rights protocol. So the whole goal is to keep the kid alive, and there are many ways to do that in this kind of scenario. So if it happens again, does it happen again? Will it happen again? And that's the whole work of it. This is what NSIGII is all about. It's like this video I'm watching, this video here, I'm saying that it's kind of like counterintuitive. NSIGII will give you food, water, and shelter. Yeah, well, this was meant to prevent. It's meant to prevent these kind of things. So this is basically persecution, marginalization. So the basically it stops you getting persecuted and marginalized, by preserve your life so you can live again. So it's a protocol for human life, living protocol. I call it living protocol because it lives in it's effective. It works in the real world. So if someone as a third person sees this happen again, it can stop the police officer, not firing a gun, so person using shooting a gun, by distracting the police officer or something like that, but if it's so you can kill this kind of young, innocent boy, that's a goal. So if it's my one is complete, so my one is basically using ontological Bayesian intelligence as AI system. This system can be here, ensure that the police officer doesn't shoot the boy or get the boy or do you know what I'm saying, a young boy, a very young boy, it's a baby, 1 year old, it's a baby, not even 5 years old, not even like a little child, maybe 5 years old, just killed him. That's what I'm saying. I can laugh about it. No, I can't laugh about it actually. I can, but the goal is if it's me, if it's my child, if I had a child in Nigeria, because I don't care about UK, then what would the protocol be? It's not for the police. The CU can never give you food or shelter. You can never bound to the police. You got to be bound to the community, and that's OHA. The community's security, before verification, before trust. So this is the video I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. It's a protocol for human life. I call it a little protocol. Okay, thank you for watching the video.